Welcome to the Weather Watch. Mary Kay is here, and the warm stretch continues. No complaints on this side.
I didn't think you two would. I know you're a fan of warm weather. Well, it's going to continue right through the weekend. We had 82 today. We'll stay in the 80s tomorrow and Friday. But on the weekend, we are going to see rain increasing, and the heaviest rain time frame Saturday night right into Sunday morning. And that will develop throughout the late day hours on Saturday. So the warm weather continues. Tonight will be mild, low and mid 60s, and then tomorrow we'll go low and mid 80s, but some of the suburbs could reach the upper 80s. 90 for a high in St. Louis, 83 Chicago, and about 89 degrees tomorrow in Kansas City. Right now we are at 71 degrees. Winds are light out of the southeast at 6. It's 68 downtown and in Aurora, 70 degrees in McHenry and Waukegan, and 65 right now in Valparaiso. So high pressure keeping things dry. That helped to break down the severe weather that formed earlier this afternoon in Iowa, but now we don't see a lot of evidence of any gusty thunderstorms. And when we look at the radar display, we're not seeing a whole lot. Everything kind of dying out as it bumps into this dry, stable air mass that we have in place. So I'm not expecting much out of the earlier complex. But as we go through the night, I think there'll be enough instability from Cedar Rapids, maybe to Madison in the morning. We might get some high clouds from that. Watch how this line tries to move in our direction by noon. And then the brakes are put on there and it breaks apart. So maybe just a stray shower with this. It'll come in a weakening trend, though. Then as we go into Friday, it looks like there'll be a little more in the way of instability. Here's the early morning hours before the sun rises. 8 a.m., a lot of the focus will be from the Quad Cities just north of Peoria. And then in the afternoon, maybe a pop-up shower or thunderstorm on Friday. So you can see our pattern is starting to change from that dry, quiet pattern to bringing in maybe a shower tomorrow, maybe a thunderstorm on Friday. But the big story, the 80s for us. Now, on the weekend, Imelda, the tropical depression here just to the north of Houston. It's about 110 miles away, but it's very unorganized now. But this is bringing very heavy rain to the Texas coast. Winds are at 30 miles per hour. It's barely wobbling northwest at 3. It is going to create another 5 to maybe 10 inches of rain for the area shaded in yellow here. So we could end up with isolated rain totals anywhere between 20 and 25 inches of rain before this finally moves out. When it moves out, that's the key for us. We'll see an isolated thunderstorm chance Saturday afternoon, 30%. But by Sunday, into the night Saturday, Sunday morning, those remnants from the tropics, from Imelda, moving in to enhance our rain chances. That's why I'm expecting to have some heavy rain Saturday night into Sunday. So keep that in mind. But even with that rain coming, Brad and Erica, temperatures all 7 days stay warmer than normal.
All right. Thank you, Mary Kay.